Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, introduce myself. My name is Nadia Melani Sonia. My NPM G21054. In this video, I read the text. Civil law, also termed Roman law, was originally administered in the Roman Empire and codified under Justinian in the 16th century. It includes enrichment and contract and remedies by which interests falling within these categories are judicially protected. Although actually enforced but drastically changed since 530, the first three books of the Institute of Justinians or person of things of obligation and the major civil code all deal with substantially the same set of problem and relationship called civil law. Technically, the civil law includes only the law of persons or natural and legal, the family, inheritance, property, and obligation. Civil law is fundamental law. It is studied first and subsequent study is built on it. No society is able to live in an orderly way without an aggregate of rules governing the relation among the persons who are charged with enforcing their observance. This is a typically traditional approach. Applying this tradition to the state, it is the necessity for an aggregate of norms that regulate the relations among citizens and for organs and institutions that enforce observance of the norms established by the law. The legal norm is a general notion. It is not addressed to specific individuals, but to a model fact situation. One difficulty with the model situation is that occasionally the application of the abstract norm to the concrete case gives place to consequences that offend the sense of justice. Equity is the power to vary application of the norms. It's the justice for concrete individual. The civil law tradition recognizes only statutes enacted by legislative power, administrative regulation, and custom as source of law. There is no systematic, hierarchical theory of source of law. Legislation, of course, is law, but so are other things, including judicial decisions. The main division of law in the civil law tradition is into public law and private law. This distinction is fundamental, necessary, and evident. This distinction has a long history. It was actively employed during the process of codification and reform in the 16th century and become basic to the systematic reconstruction of legal order. The codified civil law was the heart of private law, and the dominant concepts of the code were individual private property and individual freedom of contract. The emphasis on rights of property and contract in the codes guaranteed individual rights against intrusions by the state. The civil law codes were thought of as serving a constitutional function. Any principles of prior law that that we incorporate in the code receive their validation not from their previous existence, but from their incorporation and reenactment in codified form. That's all from me. Sorry if there are many mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.